Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with the demo. So your question of whatever the number you will enter in here should start from the zero. So this is, I think this should be working now. 363.0, like 3 maybe. So this will start from 363.33. But I'm not sure. I'm not comfortable with this solution because this is these are two different charts, and I'm overlaying one chart on another one just to make sure, because for this chart we have two dimensions of percentages and time, but for this value these values are totally different, and these are not actually getting from the baseline where we are plotting the values we are plotting here. So I have, for the timing I have fixed it, and you can see the percentages in front of the values which are exact. And now if you say that whatever the number I will enter in here, like 362, so you will be able to see 362. This is not possible in this case, because the we are, if you want to, like, you want to see the value of this, which is 368, and that might not be a value that is coming against the 0.05% difference percentage. Like what I'm trying to say is that, for example, for this value 363.33, this is 0, but 0.05% is 363.51. But if you will enter the value 363.40, so that doesn't lie in between the 0.05 percentage difference. So if you want to see the matches values in front of the percentages, that is not quite possible, be- uh, because that will give you some errors. What kind of error? Let me show you. So but this is going to happen. So if I'll change this value to 600, you will see the value got shifted. So the scale got a bit larger because of the number values, and these are not being, now these will not be matching with each other. So this is the problem with this kind of solution. I tried another a number of solutions in here, like this one. This is another solution. This is my previous solution. So this is exactly what actually this is showing, that 315.69 is 5.25% of 600. So this is what I'm trying to say here. Basically, this is 300. I've just made it a value. So so this is quite a good solution, which is showing the exact same percentage in front of that. But I'm still not recommending this solution as well. Why? Let me tell you why. Okay, so let me plot these values on here. So I was telling you that why we don't need, this is not a good solution, because this will stretch up and down. So the better solution here is that, let me put 316 here, and you will see the chart in here. Now this chart is showing 363.33. This is exactly the same value which you have entered on the values in here, and it is basically a 0.92% chart, which is exactly coming on the 9.9. So in this way, with one, this is the series number one, and you can see exactly same with the value you put, and it is plotting against the percentages. So instead of seeing the chart like this, I think this is a better solution if you agree to that. But if you still insist on this one, so this is the best I can do here, because this can't show the exact value you are putting in the values, because this is basically 5.10% of the 360. So it's a contradictory thing, like you want to see your number, but this has to plot the 5.05% of the 360. So this will always be a fixed value depending on the number you entered in here. So this will always be the fixed values in here. And yes, in this case, you will not be able to see the the value right at the center. That might be a bit 0.04, 0.05, or 0.06 bit up or down, but it is actually plotting the same exact value with which it should, but it won't show the numbers in here, because the numbers are being calculated based on these percentages. I hope you are getting my point. So this is my solution, that you can see the values, or I can add the percentage as well, like 0.091% or whatever the percentage. So please let me know, or we can discuss on a call as well.